Hi, my name is Paul Advincula, and for years, people, mainly broke college students, have been eating this food for breakfast, lunch, dinner, even all three meals. This food has been considered cheap, easy to make, and useful as a quick bite. This food has been used in multiple dishes, even when it's not meant to be, because of how versatile it is. And with its popularity amongst teens, it's gotten the nicknames such as ghetto lo mein and college soup. That's right, I'm talking about instant noodles. And today, I will inform you guys on instant noodles. According to Jeffrey Koval's Tingy Holding Corp., uh, Master Kong in instant noodle business holds about 47% of China's market, which is pretty amazing. Um, so first, I will go over the origins of instant noodles. Then I will go how instant noodles are produced, and finally, I will go over instant noodles' overall growth and popularity. So, with that being said, let's get into the origins of instant noodles. According to ML Cohen's Nissin Food Products, instant noodles started off in Japan in 1958 during a time where television advertisements and media would help change people's eating habits worldwide. The mastermind behind this new food was Momofuku Ando, which, with observations of people shuffling around a ramen stall during post-war Japan, he thought instant noodles could help cure world hunger. The first version of instant noodles was made by dehydrating steamed or seasoned noodles with oil heat. This oil heat would later be called chicken ramen, and that was an instant success for a cheap price. Over time, however, people did want better quality and taste, so these noodles were paired with a seasoning packet, and from there, that seasoning packet just made instant ramen's popularity in the food industry spike. Now that we know the origins of instant noodles, let's get to how instant noodles are made. As mentioned before, the first version of instant noodles was made by dehydrating both steamed and and seasoned noodles with oil heat. However, as time passed, supply and demand naturally further increased, requiring a need to speed up the process of production for instant noodle companies. So, production, according to the World's Instant Noodle Association, starts off in a mixture, which both mixes and kneads wheat, flour, and water in order to form two strands of dough. Then, the newly dough is then placed into a compounding machine which fuses the two strands of dough into one strand, which also evenly distributes the ingredients. After the one strand of dough is then formed, it is then slapped into some rollers to be flattened into 1 millimeter. Then, after being flattened, the dough is then placed into a splitter where it is cut up and given its wavy appearance. Then, the wavy dough is then steamed and then dipped into seasoning. After being dipped into seasoning, it is then fed into a feeder, which is then given its square and circular shape. After being given its square and circular shape as well as being cut, it is then fed into a flash fryer, where the noodles begin to harden and form into bricks. After being formed into their given shape, they are then cooled and then packaged uh, along with their appropriate seasoning packet. Then they're then ready to be shipped to stores worldwide. Now that we know where the noodles come from and how they're made, let's get into the popularity and growth. According to ML Cohen in According to ML Cohen and Christina Stansel's Nissin Food Handling Company, which is published in 2013, Japan's market for instant noodles began to decrease in the 1960s. pretty much forcing Nissin and other instant noodle companies to provide marketing in the U.S. And with the U.S.'s fast food rates and high sales, as well as the rapid food production, instant noodles began to once again flourish in popularity. And with success comes competition. Companies such as Sanyo Foods and Top Ramen began to sort of compete in the market for instant noodles. This eventually led on to the part where different noodle companies would add their own sort of pizzazz or zing to it, such as adding spice, bulgogi, even integrated eggs. With these new additions, this overall gave into the increase in instant ramen's popularity. And since it is being sold worldwide, such as places like Europe and Africa, it has helped contribute to help either suppress or even stop world hunger just for the price of a couple cents. Now that that's over, I've gone over the origins of instant noodles. I've gone over the production of instant noodles. And thirdly, I've gone over its popularity and overall growth throughout the world. And remember, next time you're slurping your cup of noodles for the price of a couple cents, somewhere and someone isn't starving. Oops.